So what's going on, everyone? E60 Dom here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to install alcantara onto your wood trim in your E60 BMW. For this piece right here, it just pops out. You basically just pry right here. Just get like a little, trim tool, pop. You'll pull, and then it'll come right out. And then you can get it on their table or something, and then you can start to really wrap the alcantara. We got the E60, you got the center console, the trim piece, the long center piece. We got it all peeled out. We got it all tucked, no fingers in it. It's all smooth all the way around. Now we just have to cut out the vents, which are, you can see, right in here and right in here. And then cut off the excess on the back here. And then once we have that all trimmed out, this thing will be beautiful, wrapped in alcantara. Let's do it. Got it all wrapped, everything's tucked, looks perfect all the way. We just did the same over here, popped out the vent, it just clips in. Got it all tucked like factory. Now I'm just gonna pop the vent back in, put it in the car, and then this will be the first piece that was wrapped. First piece is done. It looks amazing. I do work full time, so it's hard for me to do this all at once, but for now at least we got this big piece done and it looks so good. I'm so happy with the result. And now we're going to be wrapping this piece right here. So what you have to do is you have to pull off the shift knob, pull out this shift boot here, and then underneath there will be torque screws. You'll take those out. You'll remove this iDrive switch by just pulling up like so. You'll just pry, and when you get to about a certain point here, when you pry up on this, after you remove those screws, you'll pry up, and then you'll just have to push this switch out the way so that way it clears when it comes up. So as you can see here, you got the 3 torque screws. You're gonna take these out. So now that you got those 3 Torx bolts out, now what you want to do is just pry up here, and then eventually it'll just pop right out. Now we got the trim piece out, and when you have this menu button, these 2 clips, as you can see here, if you squeeze on them, pull the switch out, and that way you can leave the switch in the car. So that way, I don't know if it probably would mess up with the iDrive or something, so I left it. And now I got this panel, and we're gonna go wrap it. We got the new piece. We're gonna get it all bolted in, and I'll see how it looks. Let's do it. We got all this back in. It looks amazing, as you can tell. And I just gotta do this piece next, these 2. But for now, you can see. And now we're going to remove this trim piece in order to wrap it. So what you want to do is you're going to want to pop out this piece again. You're going to want to take out these 2 screws, and then you're going to want to pry. And as you can see here on this side, it's already out. You pop this out after you take out those 2 screws, and then you're just going to want to pry right in here. Once you got this popped out, you're going to want to disconnect right here. So now, as you can see, we got both pieces popped out, and the reason why I did that is so when I lock the car, these are plugged in and the car doesn't freak out. And then get to wrapping this piece. Now I have to cut out the little metal trim piece right here, so we're gonna do that now. You got this piece right here done. This is done. This is done. Now we're gonna be working on getting this piece out, and then the piece in the back there that just pops out. So in order to remove this, you get the pry tool, you go in here, you pry out, and then there will be 2 screws holding this vent in. So I'm gonna pry this out, and then I'll show you once I get that. As you can see now, we got that piece popped out, and then there's these 2 screws right here that hold that vent in. So we're gonna get these 2 screws removed, and then that will come right out. Now we're in the back of the car. We're gonna get this piece removed. There's 2 tabs, one on this side, one on this side. So you just wanna start over here, wedge this in, and pop that out, and then this piece will come right out. As you can see here, we got the piece out. You can see the 2 clips. The piece sits in there like this. So if you just pry on one side, eventually it'll pop out. You have 4 connectors. Pull off these two first, and another two. And then now we can go wrap this piece and the other driver vent. Now we got this piece all wrapped. That will wrap up this video, part 1. In part 2, I'll show you how to wrap the 4 trim pieces on the doors. But yeah, thanks very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this. Here's some B-roll footage of how it looks so far. And yeah, the 4 trim pieces on the doors will be next, and that'll be in part 2. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.